Welcome student. Today in this video lecture we learn how to create tables in MySQL using different types of constraint. So what is constraint? Constraints are the rules enforced on the data column of a table to ensure that accuracy and reliability of the data in the database. It is also used to limit the type of data that can save in tables. Types of constraint in SQL. First one, primary key. It ensures that record in the table must be unique and also ensures that column must with a value, means not null. Second, unique. It ensures that all the values in a column are distinct or unique. Third, not null. Ensures that a column cannot have null values, where null means missing, unknown or not applicable value. Fourth, default. It provides a default value for a column when none is specified. Fifth, check. Ensures that all the value in a column satisfies certain conditions. Sixth, the column which refers to the value of an attribute defined as a primary key or unique key in another table, but sometime it may be in the same table. So these are the constraints. Now we are going to create table. Suppose this is one question, create a table department under following consideration. Here column name is department ID, data type char2, constraint primary key, name varchar 30 and location 30. Now come to the MySQL screen. So this is my MySQL shortcut. Double click. MySQL demanding for password. I am putting my password. You put your password, whatever you set at the time of installation. So MySQL client is connected with MySQL server. Now student, we are going to create a table, but where we will keep this table? So first of all we have to create one database, and inside the database we will keep all the tables, because I already explained data is stored in the table and table is stored in the databases. So here I am going to create database. Create database. Suppose database name is MyDB. So query OK, database created. Now we have to use this database. Command is use MyDB. Now you are connected to the database name MyDB. Now we are going to create a table. That table is department, and you already know what are the fields and what are the constraints for the department table. So command is create table department. Student, you can also type in notepad and do copy paste. If you are feeling difficult to type here, then dept underscore id, then this data type is char2 primary key, and this MySQL is not case sensitive, so you can type either in uppercase, lowercase or title case, whatever you are like. So next one is name, then varchar 30, then comma, then again the last column is location, okay. Then varchar 30. Now semicolon, enter. So message is showing query OK, means table is created. Now, how you will check table is created or not? The command is show tables. So, look here student, this is one table name is department, that is successfully created, and you can also check what are the fields in the department table. The command is DESC department semicolon, enter. So here this is showing, these are the field, department ID, name, location, these are the database, and this is the key, this is primary key, that's why it is showing PRI. Now the one more command, describe, DESC, describe, to show or to check the description of your table, department. So these are the two commands. Now student, time comes to insert the value in the department table. So I am going to insert value in the department table. Suppose value, suppose this time we will create one admin department and department name is D1 and location is suppose Mumbai. So the command will be insert into table name department then values. But insert command I will explain later in more detail, but this time just we are checking our table constraint. So suppose this is department, data type is char, other than number you must have to put in double quotation or single quotation. Suppose D1 department, suppose the department name is admin department and it is located in suppose Mumbai, semicolon, enter. So one record inserted successfully. Now the command to check the data of department table is select asterisk from department, semicolon, enter. So only one record is showing. Now I am going to put one more record. Simply just press the up arrow key, you will get all the previous command whatever you committed. So here department 2 D2, and then suppose this is sales and this is suppose Delhi or Raipur. Okay, now enter. Again it is successfully inserted, but my intention is to show what is the problem regarding to the primary key. Whenever you insert the same data, suppose this is D2, I am putting same D2 again and showing the message. Suppose any department you can consider, suppose marketing, okay, and suppose this is in Patna, why not? Okay, now again look here, this is D2, I am putting the same value in the primary key column and message is duplicate entry D2 for key department primary, so it is not aligned. So student, you understood what is the meaning of primary key. Now we are going to create one more table. Create a table product under following consideration. Here these are the constraints. Here this time we are using two constraints and default constraint, that is default value is double. So now come to the MySQL screen. So create. Okay student, this time I am going to create this table in Notepad and then I will do copy paste. So here this is my notepad, create table products, then column name, product ID, P underscore ID, then data type is int, primary key, second column is p name, p underscore name, then varchar suppose 30, then there is no constraint, that's why simply put comma and come to the another column, that is manufacturer, then varchar 30, then there is no, okay, manufacturer default is Dabur, enter, and then last column price decimal 8,2. So what is the meaning of 8,2? 8,2 means the total number of digit is 8 and just after the decimal you can show only 2 digits. That is the meaning of 8,2. So just let me check once. Okay, all are correct. Control A, Control C, then Control V, semicolon, enter. Query OK, successfully created. Now I am going to insert value and I am also show how default constraint works. So command to insert data, insert into products. Okay, you can also write in upper and lower case, don't worry, but here you have to define the column name. So what are the column name? P underscore ID, or simply I am putting one value, then I will show values. Suppose product ID is 11101. Okay, and then product name, suppose toothpaste. Don't go on spellings. Toothpaste. Then manufacturer, suppose Procter and Gamble, P&G. I'm simply here putting P&G, and then suppose price is 100. Okay, then semicolon, enter. So query OK, one row affected. How to check the value? Select asterisk from products, semicolon, enter. So one record inserted. Now how default constraint works? So for default constraint you must have to write the column name first. Why? Because MySQL not understood exact sequence of your column. That's why you have to write the column name. Suppose this is product ID, and then this time suppose underscore p name, then manufacturer. Okay, this time I will not manufacturer, simply writing price. Okay, suppose this is 111,000, then 2, then suppose this is honey, product name is honey, and this time we are not going to give any value in the manufacturer, and price is suppose 200. Okay, now enter, one row affected. Now check the value. Here select asterisk from product, press enter. Now look here student, default value is Dabur. Automatically Dabur is inserted in the manufacturer, but here I am not given Dabur value. Okay, so I hope you understood this default constraint. Now come to the another question. So we will learn some more constraints. Now we are going to create another table, book, Under following consideration, these are the constraint: primary key, not null, default is Bharti Bhavan, and check. So the main intention to learn the check constraint. So now come to the MySQL screen, but here I would like to type all the queries on Notepad. So this is Notepad, and now I am going to write query 4 to create book table. Create table book books. Then first is b_id, then data type int, primary key, then next column b underscore name, varchar 30, then author, suppose varchar 30, then okay, here this is book name is not null, simply write down not null, then publisher varchar 30, and default is Bharti Bhavan. Bhartiya Bhavan. Okay. Last column, price, decimal, then 8,2, then check, and in the bracket you write price should be more than 100. Sorry, 100. That's it. Then copy this or Control C, then Control V, semicolon, enter. Query OK means table created successfully. Insert value, suppose insert into books, values, suppose here 1101, then book name, suppose Harry Potter, written by suppose author J.K. Rowling, and publisher is Bloom Brush, and then price is suppose 500, semicolon, enter. One row inserted. Now another value, suppose here this is suppose less 50 rupees only, and you can change any name. Suppose this is concept of physics. I'm putting concept of physics, PH by physics, written by S.C. Verma, and then publisher is Bharti Bhavan, BB, and now here this price is less than 100, and now check the message. Check constraint is book CHK1 is violated. So understood what is the meaning of check constraint. Now come to the another question. So here this is one more question, and here this time I am using unique constraint also, and this is the last question. Create a table employee. These are the constraints. Come to the MySQL screen. This is MySQL screen, and now but I would like to type all the queries in the notepad. Now create table employee, create table employee, then first is emp underscore id, then int primary key, comma, then name varchar 30, then this is not null, means column must a value, date of birth, date is a data type that stores only date. Then next one, gender, this is char 1, or simply whenever you can write this char 1 also, or you can write simply char. It means by default only one character, then comma, then enter, then blood group GP, then blood group is char 3, default B positive, comma, then department ID PT T underscore ID, then char 2, and here references, but I'm not using this time references you have to use at last. Then department char, spelling is wrong, CHAR char, then salary decimal 8,2, and this is with check constraint, check, and in the bracket write down salary should be greater than and equal to 10,000. Don't put comma, okay, because sometimes I seen that some students use comma is not acceptable by MySQL, and or you can also use ampersand, then salary less than and equal to, this is 5 lakh, okay, enter, then contact char 10. Why I am using char here, not varchar? Because contact is always with 10 characters, and this constraint is unique, comma, and then email address or ID, you can write anything, email ID varchar, this time 50. This is also unique, and then last one is address varchar 100, okay. Now foreign key, which column, sorry, spelling is wrong, foreign key, which column you are going to set as foreign key, that is department ID, then references, not reference to which table? Department, and which column? DPT underscore ID. So here I written all the steps to create this table employee. Just copy and paste, Control C, Control V, semicolon, enter. So here query OK. So this table is created successfully. Now student, it is your duty to insert the value and check all the constraints, and in case of any doubt, let me in comment section. And student, I am winding up this video lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.